guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I don't know if y'all remember from my Crank Gameplays vlog, but at the end of it I said this. That was my experience. I waited 5 years for this moment. And we might shoot for Kurtis car
in October.
So yeah, we're going to Kurtis car. I managed to get my hand on 2 tickets. Funny enough, I don't know what the seating is, but we're gonna go. We're about to call our Uber. We had dinner, we hung out with a friend, we walked around the mall for a little bit, and we got the 9:45 show because there were 2 shows today. It's kind of late, but we want a chance to potentially meet him afterwards, so we need to be the second show because that's when he's gonna be leaving and exiting from backstage. So this one's probably gonna be short, just like the Crank Gameplays one, but yeah, that's it. That's all I got for now. Stay tuned. Wow, it's really dark. We made it to the line. That's the line. I'd like to say we're not that far from the entrance. It's not that bad. Maybe merch. We made it inside the venue. Look. And we're in the merch line. We had to wait for our tickets. So the merch line is a little long now. I see some cute stuff. I think I'm just gonna get the tote bag. I'm too broke for anything else. That's it. I guess I'll come back if and when I buy merch. Okay, we're in our seats. And I got a tote bag. That's the only thing I got this time. Nothing else really interested me. The pins were cool though, but it was only 2 pins, and I was like, not really. Okay, we're more towards the middle in the aisle, but we're 2 rows back from where we were at Crank Gameplays because it was at the same venue. I guess I'll record the intro. I'm not gonna record any of the show other than the intro. And then, you know, stuff after. That's it. Stay tuned.
Before the laughter begins, we need to go over some rules. Taking a few quick photos or a little video when the handsome hunks walk out on stage is okay, but please refrain from taking photos and videos during their sets. It's distracting as and also super cringe. Please make some noise for your first comedian, Jacob Sharp.
Audience, may I have your attention, please?
No.
The show is about to begin. In 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
brain cancer.
Wow, hi San Francisco! Good evening, San Francisco. All right. Okay,
San Francisco.
Alright, show's over. That was great. Obviously, I'll go into detail. We will go into detail during our show review, because it's not a concert. During our show review. Right now, we're doing the you know what thing that I don't want to... Oh, wait, what?
What's up?
Hello! Oh my god!
Thank you. Hey, hell yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Bye, Kurtis.
Everybody get home safe.
You guys too.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. You're rich. That was so fast.
Get a good night's sleep, everybody.
Right back at you. That was so. They're probably tired as f.
Yeah, we're pretty tired.
Yeah, like y'all are probably tired as f.
So much comedy.
Bye guys. Thanks for being great inspirations. That was so fast. I couldn't even process what's going on. Can y'all please say hi to my vlog?
Hi, vlog. Hi, vlog.
Thank you.
That's why.
Bye guys. That was crazy. Oh my god. I did get a high five from Kurtis, but Jacob and what's his name? Dean gave me high fives. And they were super chill. That was okay, this lighting is horrible, but like no. that was the okay, I'm okay, I will stay tuned for a review. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I legitimately had to clear my voice at that time. Okay. Showtime review. I don't want a glare, so I'm taking these off. I'm not insecure about my glasses.
Me neither.
You don't even wear glasses.
No, I'm not insecure about you wearing glasses.
Oh, okay. Anyway, okay.
You
hold
better
on.
cut that.
Make this PG real quick. I'm just gonna have it censored. Anyway, Showtime review portion thing, me-major. Yeah. This vlog is gonna be so short, it'll just be included in the same thing like the Crank Gameplays one. So I'm gonna keep comparing it to the Crank Gameplays one because it was literally in the same venue and it was also the same idea. A YouTuber show. Okay, and no complaints about the venue. The venue was really nice. The lines were very smooth. The people were super respectful. Seats are comfy. Can't tell you about the food because we didn't buy any. And the tote bag that I got was the same price as the one I paid for at Crank Gameplays. It was $20. I do want to say that this Kurtis one is better quality. My only issue is that it's yellow and it'll get dirty faster. But it is a sturdier bag than the Crank Gameplays one that I purchased. And I didn't buy the pins because it was $20 for two and they were both really small. Versus I did purchase the pins at Ethan's show because there were 3 of them for $20 and they were big, very detailed. And I feel like those were worth $20. Sorry, Kurtis. Not your pins. But the bag was really nice. The show itself, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I managed to get free tickets. I'm not gonna explain how, just accept it and move on. If I would have paid for this show, I feel like I wouldn't have been satisfied with my money's worth, considering that at the time that I wanted to purchase these tickets, I saw that they were running for like $150 to $175, versus for Crank Gameplays, I think I paid $50 each ticket. So I feel like if I would have paid that much money for this show, $50, I feel like I would have been satisfied. But if it was $175, like the price that I saw when I wanted to buy originally, not worth it. Because I definitely feel like Ethan put in a lot more work and time into his show, considering that there were a lot of effects and he had people go up on stage and work with him, and he sang and he did acting and he used a lot of props and so on and so forth. I do know that one of Kurtis's buses did catch fire, and apparently it was the one that had all of the items needed for the show. So I think he had to minimize to account for the fact that he still had shows going on and he didn't want to cancel and disappoint on people just because he lost all his items. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up like taking out a lot of bits that required more props because he pretty much lost that bus. And there were 3 people, so I can understand why it was a little more pricey, because, you know, it's more than one person coming down to give you a show. I definitely love Jacob's. Dean's was okay, but I feel like it could have been a little better. Maybe I just don't understand his sense of humor. I had never heard of him before, but I really like Jacob. I totally understand his sense of humor, and he's very gay. We both had this, like, you know, rainbow thing going on that said equality, and I appreciate, you know, allies and people that are very supportive, even if they themselves are not part of the LGBTQ community. And Kurtis's was great. Kurtis had a lot of jokes, very good punchlines. He was very interactive with the people that were screaming out comments, and there was that one part where some people left and he assumed that it was for the bathroom. So then he like whispered into the mic and he was like, when they come back, we're all gonna look at them. I'm gonna raise my hand. We're all gonna look at them. We're gonna say, how was this And then he was like distracted for the first like 5 minutes after he said that, and he kept like looking over to make sure if it was them or not. And then some other poor lady came back inside the venue and he was like, is that them? No, I don't think it's them. And then he like moved on, and then when they came back, he raised his hand. We all said it, and then the lady said, oh, we didn't we actually went to go look for alcohol, but they told us we can't bring drinks in here. And then he said, wow, it's really weird that y'all went to look for alcohol in the toilets, and that's kind of weird. And then over here on my end, I said, well, isn't that how they make beer in prison or something? Like wine or whatever. That was my commentary on that situation. By the way, lady that was sitting next to me on my left, thank you for telling me that my commentary was A+. I'm glad that I gave you some extra laughs on top of the comedy show itself. And then at the very end, when we got to see them, it was extremely fast. I did not manage to get a high five from Kurtis. I feel like the security guard was a little too, like, way more invasive than we were. He like, if you see in the video, like, you literally see that I was gonna, like, go for Kurtis and give him a high five, but then the security guard, like, comes in the way, and he just, like, blocks the camera, and, like, can barely even see Kurtis. And I definitely feel like my meetup with Ethan was a lot more meaningful, because not only was he super tired after having put on this entire show by himself with singing and acting and comedy and etc., but he had also just finished packing, and it was like really late at night. He was clearly dressed in like pajamas, just ready to leave, and he still came out to individually talk to all of us, take pictures, and sign some. And so I did enjoy the show. No complaints about the venue again. I'm gonna rate it 7.5 out of 10. Versus, I think I gave Ethan's 10 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Which is good. I'll give Kurtis's section like an 8.5. And I'll give Jacob's an 8. And then I'll give Dean's a 7. But the whole thing overall is like 7.5. I can't do math in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's what the average is. Okay, I'm done. Your turn.
The show was great. It was funny. I could not stop laughing. And also, your commentary was also making me die. But yeah, I think Kurtis and Jacob, they were very funny. Dean, you were great too, but I mean, I'm sorry. Is that rude?
Different sense of humor.
I don't know. You got laughs out of me, but you know. But yeah, I think it was funny. I had a good time. I think yeah, paying like $50 would probably be worth it, based off of like the Ethan Crank Gameplays show. But I mean, yeah, it was good, and I was very starstruck afterwards, seeing them walking towards us. I was like, oh shit, we going you could have the dolphin pizza.
I bleeped you last time. This is no different.
They're coming, they're right there. And yeah, I got a high five from Dean. Beggars can't be choosers.
I got a high five from Dean and Jacob. And again, I tried for Kurtis, but security got in the way.
They were so nice. They were like talking to us. Like they said hi to the vlog. Like they were so nice. They were saying hi to the other fans there. But yeah, the security guard was being like a little, because I think everyone was being quite like respectful, like keeping their distance, just giving them space to leave, because we understand they're tired after doing the show, which is why I don't.
2 in a row, by the way.
I don't blame like them for like not stopping to like take the time, you know, to talk to everyone. But they were nice enough to, you know, say hi and say some nice things in the short moment that we saw them. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the clips that I inserted, they were interacting with us even after they hopped into the car. So they were clearly, they were clearly invested in what it was that we were like talking about and whatnot. Like, I mean, as soon as they got into the car, it was just like, oh, they're probably super tired. And then Dean's like, yeah, we're really tired. You know, like, I appreciate that they were still like responsive and stuff. Kurtis was the least vocal out of the 3, but that's because, you know, he had just talked for like
over
I would say
straight.
yeah, I think it was like over an hour. I know the show was total 2 hours, but I don't know how long Kurtis's part was. Like
The other
by
one's
himself.
pretty short. That's what I'm saying. Like his.
Yeah, Kurtis's was really long, because I think Kurtis told like maybe 3 or 4 stories total, had like 4 different bits, versus Jacob's was one super long bit, which I totally appreciated. And Dean's, I think, was like 3 short ones. It was a fart story, something about redheads getting kicked, and then being a camp counselor at 18 and kids in jacuzzis.
Oh god.
Oh, that's another thing I do want to say. This show was definitely geared towards adults. There was a lot of swearing. There was a lot of inappropriate references, and a lot of profanity. Well, I wouldn't say profanity. I feel like that's an extreme word, but I do not recommend this show for kids at all. So if you ever watch any of these 3 people, expect multiple F-bombs, references to sexual things, and substance use, and things like that. And you kind of really do have to have a strong gut for the kind of comedy that this was. Versus Ethan's was like completely family friendly, not inappropriate at all.
I drank this one.
I mean, but that's,
like that. You need a strong gut for that one.
well, yeah, but you know, in comparison to the stuff that we heard today, like Kurtis pissing on some like stuffed animals.
I wouldn't recommend it for children, obviously,
Yeah,
but
no,
like
no.
it was all good.
I would say if you're one of those parents that's like cool and hip and you don't really mind what your kids watch, I would say it's PG-13. If you're one of those parents that is very strict about what your kids watch, this is PG-17. This is like 17 plus. Don't take your kid. Ethan's is like rated G forever. No, PG. I'm gonna say PG, not G. PG. This was definitely not even PG-13. Like, this was way beyond PG-13. It's like, that's what I'm telling you.
Well, a little controversial there.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, after Dean told his fart story, he said, you guys can do whatever you want. You guys can vape, take pictures. I really don't care. And then I said, can I fart? And because he had just told a fart story. And the girl next to me started cracking up. And then Gina couldn't stop laughing for like a minute straight.
It was crying.
Yeah. I was funnier than Dean. I was stealing the show in my
We're
little
Dean
area. We're not haters. Dean, I'm sorry we don't have the same sense of humor, but you seem like a really nice guy and I appreciate a high five, you know? You were very excited to say hi to my vlog, and that's much appreciated. And you commented when I said that you guys were tired. You were like, yeah,
They were nice. They were very nice. They
were all very nice.
They were vocal for Kurtis, who was very tired, so they like took over and like they said hi to the fans and they were talking.
Yeah, because after they had their portion, speaking of after their portion, why did Jacob and Dean kiss? That was, I mean, obviously I knew Jacob was like into, I know that Dean joked about potentially being gay, but I didn't know if it was I don't like, do they do that at every show? Like, I'm so confused as to why that happened.
Well, now I want to know if they do that at the end of every single show.
Or maybe it was just because Jacob got a wig or something. I don't know. Kurtis seemed really thrown off when they did it.
Kurtis did say that we were a little crazy.
Yeah, he kept saying that we were like really crazy compared to everyone.
I don't know. Maybe he says that to everyone. Maybe we're not special.
He also says just kidding after like almost everything. He was like, imagine if I was a comedian that's just like up here and I say just kidding after everything. And I was like, wow, that's comedy gold right there. I wonder what he did when he went on tour with Danny and Drew. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it because my camera's on like the last bar. I didn't charge it because I wasn't planning on using my camera. But
great show.
Cue cringy outro. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things, especially the liking and the commenting, because YouTube actually cares about those things now. It is really hard to be a YouTuber these days, so please like and comment. It really boosts my videos, and if you like my content and you want other people to see my content, please like and comment. I can't stress this enough. I really want to be a YouTuber and I'm like struggling. Please like and comment. Okay, like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.